Big news for the unemployed. Recently, a massive 85-foot or 26-meter statue of Messi was erected in Argentina, and it's currently blowing up on the internet for all the wrong reasons. And you can see why for yourself. The World Cup trophy is placed directly between his legs while he's kneeling, so when you look at the statue from behind, it creates this, let's say, unfortunate optical illusion. In fact, this could be its own how dirty is your mind test or challenge thing, except even if you don't have a dirty mind, it still looks like the trophy is either going in or coming out of him, and at best, it looks like he's taking a massive dump. Although I guess you could spin that as a compliment. The man is so good, he literally craps out trophies. Most players dream of winning one World Cup. Messi is apparently producing them biologically. For context, the statue was designed by a 61-year-old Argentine artist named Aldo Baroisa, who reportedly spent 18 months on it. And if you're wondering why they didn't just make him stand up and hold the trophy like a normal statue, there were apparently two reasons. First, the kneeling pose is recreating Messi's reaction at Lusail Stadium after Argentina beat France in the 2022 World Cup final. It's an iconic moment in Argentine football history. The second reason is engineering. When you're building a 70-ton statue made of steel and iron, you have to think about important things like balance and the possibility of it falling over and destroying a small town. By making him kneel, the artist gave it a wider base and a lower center of gravity, which makes it more stable and helps it survive the brutal Patagonian wind. There's also an official explanation for why the trophy ended up at the base instead of in his hand. The mayor of the town said the trophy replica weighs over 400 kilograms. That's almost 900 pounds. So they decided it was safer to mount it lower down than have Messi hold it up in the air. Now that makes sense from a logical standpoint. The problem is that somewhere between the design meeting and the final unveiling, nobody seemed to have walked behind it and pause for a second. So people have also brought up the Ronaldo bronze bust, which was revealed on March 29, 2017, the same day Madeira renamed its airport after him. Now that one was made by a Madeiran artist named Emanuel Santos, and of course it also got absolutely cooked online. People said it looked like Sloth from the Goonies, the head from Art Attack. Some people even photoshopped it onto Two-Face's face. But to Santos's credit, he didn't just vanish after all of that. In 2018, a Bleacher Report commissioned him to make a second improved version of the bus. And that one actually looked like Ronaldo. So respect and props to him for taking the criticism head on and coming back with something way better. The airport itself eventually moved on from the original bust as well. In June 2018, they quietly replaced the bus with a new, more realistic one made by a Spanish sculptor whose name I can't quite verify. So do leave it in the comments below if you know. Funny thing is, once the original bust was gone, people launched a petition demanding they bring it back because it had become a tourist attraction in its own right. There's also the statue of Miami Heat basketball player Dwyane Wade, located outside the Kaseya Center in Miami. The idea was to honor Wade's famous "This is my house" moment. The problem is, a lot of people looked at the face and had to double check whose house it was. It looked less like Dwyane Wade and more like a man who had been informed he was Dwyane Wade. To Wade's credit, he handled it pretty well. He basically said it was an artistic representation of a moment rather than a perfect copy of his face. And that's a classy response, and also the kind of thing you say when the statue has already been bolted to the ground. To clarify, all of these statues were clearly made with respect, and I'm also not trying to insult the creators or the athletes or anything like that. We're all just having fun here. Speaking of having fun, Messi has now joined the Goofy Athlete Statue Hall of Fame. So Messi probably won't react to this statue anytime soon because as of this recording, he's playing for Argentina at the 2026 World Cup. So he has bigger fish to fry. Also, with his trophy cabinet, achievements, and his bank account, he probably wouldn't care too much even if he saw it. Still, it would be funny to see his reaction. Anyway, that's about it for the Messi statue situation. Like and subscribe, or one day, someone might make a statue of you bouncing on it as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you around.